And I am now joined in the studio with a very special guest, and that is Tim Traurig from Guardians SCV. Tim, good morning. How are you doing?
Good morning. I'm doing well. How are you doing?
I'm doing great. You know why I'm doing great, Tim? Because you walked in. We have a little window here in the studio where we could see out the studio.
Yes.
And you walked into the building, and you had this big smile and a big thumbs up for me as we greeted each other.
Yes.
And it was like, Tim's here. We love Tim.
I always have good stuff to share. That's
You
why.
got great energy. You always do. And it's funny because I've gotten to know you here really well over the last few weeks at the station because you come in so often. But my first introduction to you and to Guardians was a couple months ago when I went in. I was still at College of the Canyons, and I did a report on your guys' group.
Yes.
And all the great work you do for first responders, veterans, military personnel. And I was treated the exact same way that you've come into this station every time, just with a smile and so much hospitality. And it really speaks to your guys' group. So for our listeners who maybe don't know, why don't you tell us a little bit about Guardians SCV and what you guys do?
Sure. Guardians is a group for veterans, military, law enforcement, and firefighters, men and women. And basically, we bring like-minded individuals together with similar backgrounds and experiences, and we do life with one another. We focus on mental health, physical health, spiritual health, and camaraderie and connection, which is a big part of what we do. When you look at the stats out there for the suicides amongst our veterans, up to 22 a day. And some of the most recent stats, which are horrific for law enforcement and firefighters, is that more law enforcement firefighters will die from suicide than in the line of duty. So there's such a need out there to support these brave men and women who sacrifice so much for our country, for our communities, for our family. And so we have weekly support groups, not only for all the Guardians, but also for Guardian wives. We do first of the month, we have a Monday night social with free food and everything, and that's for any Guardian in the Santa Clarita Valley or anywhere. Any law enforcement veteran, firefighter, and their families come out on that first Monday of every month, and we get a chance to meet each other, talk, and share, a little bit about maybe some of the things challenges that we face having these kinds of jobs and things that we do when we face so much trauma, see so many ugly things, and deal with a lot of stuff that really can create some collateral damage in our life as we move forward through these things.
Yeah, and you know what? That event, the first Monday of the month, is the one I attended a few months ago when I came in and I was shooting some video of all the events there. And it was, you said it perfectly, you do life together. And it's not just, of course, for the veterans, first responders, anyone that's been in those situations, but for the families as well. I mean, there were ping pong tables. Yes. There was a buffet of fajitas. I may have had 2, 3, maybe 4.
I think it was 5.
It was probably closer to 5. But it was such a just welcoming and friendly environment, and just seemed so great for everyone that has had those shared experiences, whether they were on those front lines or if they are a family member. So truly great work you guys are doing there.
Well, thank you.
And today I wanted to talk to you a little bit about this Patriots Day car show that is happening this Saturday, October 1st. We know it got postponed because of inclement weather a couple weeks ago.
Yes.
But we're really excited about this. So please tell us a little bit about this car show coming up on Saturday.
First of all, it looks like it's going to be an amazing day weather-wise.
Love that.
Thank you, God, for that.
Thank you.
So it's going to be a great day. We have some really awesome things planned for that day. It really is a day of remembrance and reflection regarding the 9/11 event that happened, and something that we swore as a country and as individuals that we would never forget. And that's something with Guardians that we're going to make sure that we never forget. And so Saturday morning at 8 a.m. at 28776, the Old Road in Valencia, in the Higher Vision LA Police Gear parking lot, we're going to have a Patriots Day remembrance and reflection time, but also a time of classic cars, muscle cars, fire trucks, law enforcement vehicles, military vehicles, and a really amazing pancake breakfast with all the fixings. We've got a guy coming out that's not coming out to cook the little breakfast sausages, but the full-on big sausages that come in, a long string type thing. So we're going to have an amazing breakfast. Everything's free, and it's really going to be a great day of just remembering and spending time together as a community and thinking about that day. And I'm going to share a little bit about where I was that day. I'm a retired LA City firefighter after 35 years, and I was working the morning of the 9/11 event. So I have some really vivid memories of that day, and it's something that I cherish in a way of just that day is important to me. A lot of my brothers and sisters died that day in doing what they do, and that's helping to protect others, as do our veterans and law enforcement.
Absolutely. Some of the bravest men and women in our country and put their lives on the lines every single day to protect the rest of us. It's truly incredible. And to think the stories you hear from the people that were on the scene, whether it was New York or in Washington or in Pennsylvania, that they were leaving that day, maybe not knowing if they were coming home to see their family. And it's truly something we cannot forget. And I'm so happy to hear that you guys are doing this great event.
Exactly. And we have so many people in the community, too, that support us in this. And I really want to thank our title sponsor, Audi of Valencia. They've been amazing, and their support has just been great. Also, I would like to thank Jesus Hanau, who's handling our sound for us this year, which is really important. We have some special guests, Mike Garcia and Jason Gibbs, our city council, Mayor Pro Tem, will be there to share as well. And this year, we're doing something different that we didn't do last year. Is we actually have a silent auction this year, and we'd like to. One of the items that I think is pretty cool came from Frontier Toyota, and they have donated 4 either Laker tickets or Kings tickets. You get to choose, and it's done through a silent auction. So we've got Laker tickets. Or Kings tickets, like I said. We've got San Diego Zoo tickets, Reagan Library tickets. We've just got spa baskets. We've got a lot of neat items to auction off during our silent auction, which is something we didn't do last year, but we had some great people offer to donate some neat things for us for this year.
That's incredible. I will take the Lakers tickets. I don't care what the price is. I will put it down. Number one, I want to go see the Lakers play. Number two, of course, for this great foundation. I love that we could support it. Again, we're talking with Tim Traurig from Guardians SCV about the 9/11 Patriots Day Car Show, remembering 9/11. It's upcoming this Saturday, October 1st. So looking at tickets, how does this work? If people want to go check this out, it's at the Higher Vision Church on the Old Road. How would they go about coming to this event? Do they need to pre-purchase tickets? Do they go to their website? How does it work?
Just come out and show up. 8 a.m. Saturday morning in the Higher Vision LA Police Gear parking lot. It's free to everybody. It's going to be a family event. And it's really going to be an amazing time. If you'd like to get more information, you can go to our website also at guardiansscv.org, or you can call us at 661-367-6307. 6307.
Okay, so you heard it here.
Correction on that phone number, 347-6307. Sorry.
That's okay. So you heard it here. Guardians SCV, we are having the 9/11 Patriots Day Car Show, remembering 9/11. We got a pancake breakfast. We got not just the little baby breakfast sausages. You said the full length.
Full big ones.
Okay, I'm there. I'm sold.
Man size.
There we go. I am there. It is free. You can go check it out. You can support a great cause. We're going to have some really cool old muscle cars. Any specific ones that you know of that are going to be there that you're looking out
you
for?
know what? I've seen a lot. I'm a Corvette guy.
Oh, yeah.
So I know there's going to be some Corvettes there. And so I'm really excited. I know that KHTS is going to have their fire engine out there, and it's always good to see that. And we really appreciate KHTS partnering with us for this event.
Well, we are so pleased to do so, and it sounds like it's going to be such a welcoming and fun event for such a great cause. And it's just like the event that I attended months ago before I'd ever really got to know you. You guys are just so welcoming and just, hospitable and just really, anybody that wants to come can come. Families are welcome. Obviously, people that were on the front lines, that are still on the front lines, and it is such an inclusive and wonderful environment. So be sure to go check out the Guardians SCV Patriots Day Car Show, remembering 9/11. It's happening this Saturday, October 1st. It's free, no need to purchase tickets, and it's at the Higher Vision Church on Old Road, correct?
Yep, 28776, the Old Road in Valencia. Just north of Magic Mountain and before the 126 on the Old Road.
Perfect. Cars arriving at 7, getting started at 8. 9/11 ceremony shortly after that, and then we get to the pancake breakfast
You
and
bet.
the silent auction, right?
Yes.
Perfect. Well, Tim, I want to thank you so much for coming in. Great cause. We truly love having you in here and talking about this wonderful foundation anytime we can. And I hope you have a great rest of your day and a wonderful event on Saturday.
Thank you. We'll look forward to seeing everybody there, and thank you for all your support.